Hey guys, happy Friday. I hope you're all having an amazing day today. Whew, I just swallow. So hopefully you all have some good plans for the weekend. Hopefully you have not had a fully stressed out week. Hopefully this has been a good year to you so far. If not, then try and make some changes, If you decide to do if you've been doing the same things over and over again and you're not getting the results you want, just try something new, I promise. It might not work out, but how do you know if you don't try? And give yourself time to fail, and try again. Maybe 6 months down the road, if you feel like you fully tried everything you can, it's still not working, then do something else. But it's okay to not be perfect at something the first time. It's all about the learning experience and seeing what you're capable of, so that you could take that growth. You always grow. You may not realize it right then, but you take that growth into your next opportunity. So, anyways, I just wanted to talk today about some misconceptions about a couple things. Number one is NICU. Not all babies that are in NICU are preemies. My baby was 10 pounds, 8 ounces and was born at 40 weeks. He was full term. So a little backstory. Um, I had, my water had broke, and that's the first time I actually like really noticed that much water coming out. It was a lot. So I got to the hospital. I was laying there trying to have my contractions and stuff, waiting for the baby to come out. My husband's kind of like, "Are you gonna do a C-section?" Because he's just like tired of waiting. It had been a while, and this baby was not budging at all. Um, we're freaking out, like, "Oh my gosh, like, is the baby still even alive in there?" Because it's getting to be hours, then it is 12 hours, then it was a long time that he had been up there after my water had broke, and he was not giving any signs that he was trying to come. So finally he did. I don't remember exactly what they did. They gave me, it starts with a P, I think. They gave me something that kind of finally pushed it along, but they said they had to kind of wait a little while. So he came out blue, and I call him my little Skittle because he was every color of the rainbow, like except for green and purple. He was blue, he was red, he was yellow, he was orange. Um, Kind of scary time. But he was in NICU for probably a week. It's scary hearing all the different noises, wondering if something's going on, and then let alone going home. I felt guilty. Because I didn't know, like, I felt like I wanted to spend every second with him just in case something went wrong. Just because of the fact that he was born like that, we didn't know how much oxygen he had been without. Um, and stuff can be seeming to go fine, and then all of a sudden it's just like that. Um, and that's another thing too, is just us moms always feeling guilty about everything. Give yourself some rest. There's nothing wrong with giving yourself some rest going home. Um, or even if you're just giving yourself some rest in the hospital, don't feel guilty about taking a little nap. Don't feel guilty about needing to take a shower. Don't feel guilty about maybe switching out with somebody. You know, um, because you don't have any control over the situation. Stressing out is just going to be worse. You don't want your baby kind of feeling that stress either. You want to definitely give your baby positive vibes. Because you don't want them kind of like getting your stress, and then they start stressing out. And so I just want to say my thoughts are with everybody that's had a baby in NICU for a while, especially the ones that are in there for like 6 months. Like, seriously, I'm thinking of you, because a week was difficult. And I just want to let you know there are groups on Facebook. You can look up groups in your area, support groups to either whether you had a preemie, whether you had a baby in NICU. Um, Even if your baby wasn't a preemie, was in NICU, I'm part of one on Facebook, and it's amazing. So you can get yourself some help. You can meet some people, possibly meet some friends, get some advice. Even if you just need a shoulder to cry on, or get a virtual hug or something like that. These groups are really helpful, and they really put things into perspective no matter what your situation is. Um they've really taught me a lot. It really made me feel blessed about my situation. Um Also, another thing that a lot of people might not know is that there's such a thing as a molar pregnancy, which means you're pregnant without a fetus. I had that's one of my miscarriages that I had, was that, I was pregnant. And so, it's kind of sad. Like, I felt, like some people are probably like wondering, like, why are you crying so much? Like, it wasn't even a fetus in there. Well, you're still like, seeing your stomach get big. You're still having all the symptoms of pregnancy and stuff like that. And it's not like I could look inside. Like, I wasn't eligible for a ultrasound yet, because you're supposed to wait a little farther on before you could really start getting those. And so then, kind of like once I was able to start getting them, then they started noticing like there was nothing there, and I was like, "What is so? How can you be pregnant without a fetus?" Like, but that's possible. So I just want to spread the word that that is possible. Always, obviously when you're pregnant and if you start having signs of miscarriage or whatever like that, you choose whatever you want to. Don't let anyone make you feel stupid for wanting to continue the pregnancy. There's been people that have been told that there's going to be issues if they continue, and they continue anyways, and they don't have issues. Or, even if you decide to cut it out early, don't feel guilty about it. This is your life, your pregnancy. This is your dealing with your child. So, I just kind of like want to spread my little bit of information or suggestions slash advice for anyone that's kind of dealing with that. Just, 'cause a lot of people always have their little things to say, like, oh, you should just get over it. Like, it's been this long. Or, like, maybe you should stop grieving. You just having a pity party. Like, that's your pregnancy. I think you should be able to take however long you want, whether you need to scream it out, cry it out for weeks on end. If something bad happens, you do whatever it takes. But definitely find you some groups on Facebook or somebody, groups in real life to try and help you through that. It can work wonders. It can kind of feel awkward to tell people about it, but when you realize you're not in this alone, there be others that will help carry you through the hard times. You don't have to deal with it alone. Obviously, if you try something that they give advice, it might work, it might not, but it's always something to try. You don't know if something's going to work until you try it. And kids are different, like, especially as you get older. I'm part of this group that's kind of like dealing around baby first TV, and that's really cool too. It's really positive. We're always showing like birthday party suggestions, showing our kids as they get older, asking for advice and stuff like that. It's really fun. I love baby first TV. I used to be really creeped out by Harry the bunny, but he's so cute now. I love him. So I can't wait for Easter to get him one of those, because he loves Harry. He loves Goo Goo and Gaga. He loves the crayons, Petey the paintbrush. He loves all those. But yeah, just, do whatever you got to do. I just want to make sure, kind of spread that around, that those are, as far as the NICU, everybody kind of just assumes that all babies that are in a NICU are preemies, and they're not. It just depends on how they were born, if they had issues. My baby was so big, I wasn't used to having a baby that big. So, my babies were all like 7, 8, 8, 7, and like 7, 9. So they were not that big. I had gestational diabetes with all of them. So that's kind of like, that's one thing definitely, you kind of want to, I know it could be hard. You want to kind of keep yourself healthy during the pregnancy, because it can lead, it's not a guaranteed thing, but it can turn into regular diabetes, depending on how you care for yourself during and after. But anyways, what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, so it's February already. Hopefully you all have done your Valentine's Day shopping. If not, I just want to reiterate, I'm giving away a free Valentine's list, gift list idea, whatever, Valentine's Day gift idea list. And I compiled it. It took a long time. Like, it literally took a long time, because did it like 4 times. I literally had to, some of the links were not posting correctly, so I literally had to go through the whole list and redo it all over again like 3 times. It was crazy. But I'm hoping that I can help people, because I know Valentine's Day can sometimes be stressful. And if you're looking for something fun and unique to give your loved ones, it's fabulous. Well, I think so anyways. So I like to give myself a pat on the back. Hopefully you all like it. Lots of fun stuff for men, for women, for your female friends, single friends, for couples, so that you can give each other gifts. There's gag gifts, there's activities, there's edible gifts. There's not that kind of edible gift. Like, stuff dealing with food like jerky and stuff like that. There's other tangible gifts, stuff that lasts a little bit longer. All kinds of fun things. There's cheap things, there's expensive things. So hopefully you will get something out of it. Or you can even add some gifts together, because sometimes that, like, if there's a gift that's kind of like a little more well known, that's been around for a little while, and you add it with like a more unique, kind of like more updated type gift that's like more for the times, then that can be really fun too. That's absolutely free. It's on my Facebook page. It's actually under Microsoft. I need to try and switch it over to Google Drive, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that on my computer. Um, I have no idea how to do that because the Google Drive looks different than like I've seen, like how it looks on my phone, and then like other people have it looks the same on my phone as it does on other people's computers, but for some reason it's not looking like that on mine. So I don't know. But as soon as I do that, if you're having trouble with Microsoft, let me know and I could just email you a copy. Because I obviously want you to be able to have it. That's just a kind of little fun thing to do. For the people that's kind of like following me, to say thank you and, enjoy your Valentine's Day. That's if you celebrate Valentine's Day. I know some people don't. Maybe you can, maybe if someone else needs some ideas, you can use it for them. But anyways, so if you hit subscribe, that's free for you. You know, what else was I gonna say? Oh, I'm, gosh, my memory right now is like really bad. I have not ate yet because I've been trying to wait until I exercise, and yeah. I had my strawberry shake, which is one of my like little 3 steps in my program, and that's all. So I'm like really hungry. So my brain is like somewhere else, not in my head right now. So I'm on Twitter as JenBill84. Sorry, I could feel all my whiskers. Oh my gosh, it's bad. So moms, don't feel bad, Sometimes I'm not gonna go out and weed whack every dang day. I don't always have the money to whack, so Anyways, I'm on Instagram as jennifer.a.bell.7. I'm on Facebook as Bell Marketing, and also Jen's Luscious Lashes. And I appreciate you all for watching. I will also, for every 50 subscribers, be giving away things like ring lights, Visa gift cards, magnetic lashes, Bluetooth earbuds, fun stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you found some value in this, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye! Happy Valentine's Day!